Good afternoon, Essence Festival family. How's everybody doing today? All right, okay. It is such a pleasure to be here with you all on 4th of July as we celebrate an iconic American hero whose story still resonates for so much of us so many years later. Today, we're getting an exclusive first look at the greatest, Prime Video's upcoming series about the life of Muhammad Ali. This isn't simply the story of the champion we all know. It's the story of Cassius Clay becoming Muhammad Ali. The husband, the father, the son, the brother, the activist, and ultimately, the man whose impact reached far beyond the boxing ring. So please help me in welcoming our incredible panelists, Ben Watkins, creator and showrunner and EP. There we go. Dana Gurrier, who plays Odessa Bird Clay. There we go. Aben Joseph, who plays Sonny Liston. Kai Parham, who plays Rudy Clay. Michael Ealy, who plays Malcolm X. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jalen Best as Cassius Clay. Welcome, everybody. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
All
How
right,
y'all
good.
doing today?
Ben, I want to start with you. Guys, if you don't know, Ben is the visionary behind another series that I think you guys probably loved, Cross. Aldous Hodge, yeah? All right.
We got some Cross fans
We
out
got
here.
some Cross fans over here.
What's up, fam?
Ben, what made you want to tell this story of Muhammad Ali and why now?
Well, I mean, I think for me, it's a childhood. Since I was a kid, this was my childhood hero. So my whole life, this is somebody I looked up to. And as far as right now,
Yeah.
I think I would have told this story whenever I had the chance. But I think the world needs it now more than ever because of everything that he represented.
Yeah, and this is a true origin story. This is like the first time we're going to see the soup to nuts of what made him, right?
Yeah.
Time is
This-
now 4:45.
Okay.
Please wrap up all purchases and find your way to the nearest exit. Thank you for supporting Essence Festival of Culture 2026. We hope to see you tomorrow.
But before you
before you go.
before you go, yeah, no, this is going to be the first time where people are going to really get a chance to see behind the curtain
Yeah.
and see the coming of age story and how Cassius Clay became Muhammad Ali, as opposed to the thing they've all seen, the hero and the icon that they're all used to seeing.
Absolutely. Jalen, I'm going to go to you next. You know, you're surrounded by an incredible cast and creative team. You've got the incredible Ben Watkins as your showrunner. And there's a guy named Michael B. Jordan, who's your executive producer. But at the center of this story, you were bringing a young Cassius Clay to life, you know, before he became Muhammad Ali. What responsibility did you have in getting this right, and where did you start with building that character out?
Yeah, I mean, it was a challenging one for sure, and a lot of responsibility tied to that. But I think first, the main important thing for me was the amazing cast and people that I was able to work with, who made me feel safe, who made me feel supported. And this was like my family away from my family. So it was nice having them and feeling that support. But I think the responsibility aspect of it, you know, as a kid, we have these moments and these dreams where we write on paper like, oh, you know, I want to be a superhero when I'm older, or I want to make it to the league or something of that nature. For me, it was being playing a superhero. And Muhammad Ali is my superhero. So
He's your
I'm doing
superhero?
that. I'm living in my dream.
Oh, I love that. Was there anything that surprised you about his early life? If so, what was that?
Surprising. I think it was just amazing to see someone be so committed to their faith, you know, despite what people say. And I think that's something we could take away today, is being committed to our faith. And another thing specifically was the ability for him to believe in himself and the way he believed in himself. And I think that's something I would give to the younger generation. Believe in yourself so much that it doesn't matter what people believe, because that's always going to trump what anybody's opinion is of you.
Phenomenal answer. Dana, Queen of New Orleans, I'm coming to you next.
Yeah.
One thing history often overlooks is the role women played in shaping the lives of extraordinary men. What does this series reveal about that side of Ali's story?
You know, it's funny. Whenever I see an athlete in front of a microphone with a trophy next to them or receiving an accolade, 9 times out of 10, the first person that they're thanking is their mother.
Yeah.
I think it means that the light we cast on mothers and the women figures in our lives, I think there needs to be more of it. You know, it's the schedules kept. Is the uniform clean? Do they have cleats that fit them? You know, you want to know about an opponent, ask a sports figure or athlete's mother. They're going to know all the stats.
Yeah.
And in my thought process about Bird, Odessa Bird Clay, I know she knew every stat about any one of his opponents or his for that matter.
Yeah.
So I think it's the moms who are up early and up late, going to bed late, and, you know, making sure their babies are taken care of. I think more light needs to be cast on the women in these figures' lives. I think if you ask Muhammad Ali, the champion of the world, who the real champion is, he'd say his mother. That's what I
Absolutely.
think.
Absolutely. Dana, I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to stay with you because you've been a professional actor for 15 years, and this is the first time you're a series regular in a project. What does it mean for you for that accolade to be for this role in particular?
It means everything. First of all, I feel like Odessa Bird Clay herself, her spirit, chose me along with our fearless leader, Ben Watkins, and this young man here too. When I walked through the door and we saw each other, it was game over. You know, the chemistry was there, the love was there immediately. But to be in my hometown celebrating this with you, I went to Ursuline Academy uptown, okay? I grew up in the East, y'all. So to be here celebrating this with you all it means everything. You know, I didn't get my Screen Actors Guild card till I was like 30. And so it felt like I was behind the curve, but you're never behind the curve. You're always right on time. So it means everything.
Yeah, I love that answer. Thank you. Kai, I'm coming to you. You know, I think one thing that is so beautiful about this series is the brotherhood behind the camera and in front of the camera. And I can tell you guys, behind the camera, y'all are singing R&B songs, and there's secret handshakes and things like that when you guys greet each other. What can you tell me about this brotherhood? Because it really seems like it plays a strong role in creating the chemistry that we ultimately see over the course of this series.
I think for me and Jalen, really, we were blessed to kind of click earlier on. So we met during the audition process, and we were waiting to do our screen test, and it was just me and him there talking for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we weren't talking anything about the audition. We were talking about, oh, where'd you get your pants from, or what shoes you got on, that kind of thing. And so I think from that moment we really bonded, which allowed us to get to set and almost not even have to act. We just existed within the space of one another. And so I think it was very, very special to have that brotherhood on camera and off camera.
I was going to say, so what was the moment where you felt you guys were actually a family? Was there a particular scene you guys were working through where you said, all right, this feels authentic?
No, there wasn't a scene, but, you know, me and Jalen did a lot of training together off camera. And so we would spar a little bit here and there, and we would box. And one time, Jalen got me. He jabbed me one good time. And I went to attack him, and he said, hey, you okay? You all right? And I think in that moment, realizing that, you know, he was checking on me as if I was his little brother for real, that moment was like, oh, this is something special.
Yeah, I love that answer. Thank you for that. Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Every great story needs someone who challenges the hero, and Sonny Liston was so much more than an opponent in Ali's story. As an actor, what did you discover about him, and what do you think audiences will be surprised to learn about him over the course of this series?
When I got the audition material for this piece, this brother Ben Watkins, this man can write. He write his ass off, man. And I got this audition material for Sonny Liston, and the humanity just bled off the page. This is an honor. It's an honor to play our legends. And this production has so many of our ancestors. I'm proud to be a part of this show. It's amazing. I can't wait for y'all to see it. And I'm going to whip Clay's ass. I'm gonna whip your ass, Clay.
No, I'm gonna stay with you here because I know you have a lot of Snowfall fans out there too. What made you say yes? What made you say yes to this role, and where were you in your career when it came to you?
I was coming off of Snowfall and iconic character with Uncle Jerome. Big shout out to the sequel of that show as well. But this gave me an opportunity to literally take the wig off, right? It gave me an opportunity to do what I love the most, which is step into another character with a clean slate. And yeah, I'm honored. I love this cast. The greatest. This show is gonna be something.
Mr. Michael Ealy.
Yeah.
Do you guys know this guy? Is that what's happening? You guys seen his work before? Got it. So far today, we've talked about family, about rivalry, and about the people who shaped Muhammad Ali's journey. Malcolm X was absolutely one of those defining relationships in his life. What do you hope audiences understand about the impact that these two men had, not just on one another, but on America?
I would say, first and foremost, it was an honor to play Malcolm X, and I really do appreciate Ben for calling. Thank you for calling, because as I told you, this was like a dream come true for me, as it was for you to play Muhammad Ali. One of the things that I got was, like, on the first day, it was abundantly clear. Jalen and I didn't see each other before we sat down as characters. That was by design. And thank you for that, by the way, as well. And the minute we sat down and started doing the scene, it was abundantly clear that this relationship would be more, when it comes to Islam, more of a mentor and a mentee type of relationship, a big brother and a little brother type of relationship. And I think we were able to accomplish that, and I'm quite proud of that, because I think mentorship is key, and I think it's important that we continue to mentor each other and shape each other. Just backstage, I was telling these guys, this is your first time on the Essence stage. You only get one time as your first time.
Yeah.
So cherish this, because it's special to be here.
Yeah, no, I love that. We're gonna stay with you, Ealy, because Malcolm X. I mean, not afraid to take that on. but where did you start with him? You know, because I can imagine that wasn't. I mean, that was pretty a heady role for you to kind of take on and morph into becoming him. So what did you do in preparation for becoming Malcolm X for this series?
There was a lot that I did, obviously, but the most effective thing was talking to his daughter, Ambassador Shabazz, and trying to understand what kind of man he was, because we all see the icon, you know, the man who was the key of resistance. But who was he as a father? Who was he as a husband? Those were the kind of things that I kind of honed in on and tried to bring to the screen as much as possible.
Yeah. So there's obviously plenty of boxing in the series, but ultimately that's not really what this series is about. So I would love to go down the line and ask you guys if you would love for the audience to have one takeaway from the series other than boxing, what would that be and why? Ben, let's start with you.
I think for me, it's really important, and in crafting the story, what really landed for me was that Muhammad Ali, before he was ever Muhammad Ali, was just a kid with fears and dreams and obligations and flaws. And so I think I would love for people to understand, when they tune in to watch this story, they're not tuning in to see a fully formed icon. They're tuning in to see the first stages of somebody who would become a legend.
Yeah, I love that answer. Jalen, let's go down to you for that.
I would say that whoever this TV show is for everybody, and regardless of how much you know about Muhammad Ali, anybody can tune into this show and still fall in love, because it's a story about a beautiful black family, and I think that's is important for itself. So this show is for everybody.
Love that. Dana, you're up next.
I hope the takeaway is not only the family life, but also I hope everyone is just inspired with each individual character on this show. Sonny Liston is extraordinary. He has an extraordinary story. Malcolm X, obviously. You know what I mean? Kai Parham portrays Rudy in this exquisite way, and so does Jalen as Muhammad. The work that Ben poured into directing, writing, show running, carrying this show, it being his brainchild, I think everyone will find connectivity to it. I think everyone will get the goosebumps, the involuntary goosebumps that you don't expect. And I think it's gonna really move people. And Jalen's right, it is for everyone. It's for the mamas, the papas, the athletes. It's for the ladies. It's for everybody. And I hope you all watch.
Love
Oh,
that.
I hope you all watch. Yes.
Kai, yourself.
I would say I want loyalty. Loyalty in a broad spectrum. Just loyal to your family, loyal to your beliefs, loyal to yourself. I think loyalty is the biggest thing that I personally took away from shooting and just being around this wonderful cast and being a part of the project. The power of loyalty as it spans through any aspect of life. So I would say loyalty for sure.
Loyalty, that's great. Amen. How about yourself?
Hey, listen, I did a lot of push-ups for this role. You feel me? I got that shirt off. I'm trying to get some of these Michael Ealy numbers. You feel me? You know, vote for Sonny.
Love it. Ely, last but not least.
I just want to piggyback kind of what off Ben said, which is when you meet Cassius Clay, he is not a fully formed Muhammad Ali. He's got to get there. And the same thing holds true for Rudy. And what's magical about this script to me was you got to see that they had courage and curiosity before they became icons. Do you understand? Like, that is something that they got from their parents, played by Dana and the incomparable Amari Hardwick, who's not here right now.
Yeah, he sends his love.
So, yeah, he sends his love.
Yeah.
But as their parents, they really did influence these kids. And good or bad, whatever you think, you know, they influenced them. But these two guys had a lot of courage to do what they did. And you get to see that before they became, you know, the big icons. And then that, obviously, they took courage to the next level by really believing in their faith and throwing it on the line. Okay, wrap it up. I got it.
Festival of Culture has now concluded.
Voice of God.
July 4th. Thank you for your patronage. Please come back tomorrow and have a safe and enjoyable evening.
They don't play at Essence Festival, I see. Thank you guys for
I
that.
beg to differ.
I'm sorry?
I beg to differ.
I know.
We got 5 more minutes, y'all.
We got some time. Because before we let you go, of course, we're going to give you a little special something, right?
Yeah.
Ben, I'm going to let you do the honors. Cue it up for us.
All I can say is we're getting ready to show you the first taste, the teaser of the greatest. And when I all I can think about in this moment is 3.5 years ago when I was sitting in an office with Michael B. Jordan, signing on to this project, saying we about to take this thing, we about to take this obligation, we about to take this honor, we're gonna take this inspiration and turn it into something and give it our all. And what we got is something magical. I hope when you see this teaser, you feel the same way. And then it is only up from there because this show is truly, truly something special.
Amazing. Let's show it.
I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I can't be beat. I'm gonna be the youngest heavyweight champion ever. I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I can't be beat. I'm gonna be the youngest heavyweight champion ever. I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I can't be beat. I'm gonna be the youngest heavyweight champion ever. I'm the fastest. I'm the strongest. I can't be beat. I'm gonna be the youngest heavyweight champion ever. I'm the best. Gee, you all right now?
Some girls wanna ball a
I mean, I don't think I'm alone in tearing up and feeling all the feels about that. Guys, you guys are about to hear it first. You will be able to stream all episodes of The Greatest when it premieres on Prime Video. Are you ready? November 4th. We will be sad. Thank you guys so much for sitting down and talking with us. We appreciate it. So excited for The Greatest. Please, guys, another round of applause for this illustrious cast and crew.
Thank you, Essence Fest. We love you.
Thank y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all.